Parts of Ohio's farmland look a little different this year. For the first time, hemp plants are growing in the ground legally. The profit margins for hemp are expected to be much higher than they are for crops like corn or soybeans. In this News 5 original, Kevin Barry spoke to farmers in Deerfield who are taking a chance on cannabis.
With a new crop that's never been legally grown in Ohio, hemp cultivator Paul Amoroso has little choice but to just try stuff out.
And we have some test ones. Some of them are clones or cuttings. Some of them are from seeds.
The hemp that gets grown in this field will eventually be used in tinctures, and the different color flags show where different strains of hemp are being grown, trying to experiment with what works well here in Ohio and what doesn't.
And we prefer to grow everything we can in Ohio. It's just a matter of which strains grows best, whether it's in Northeast Ohio, Southern Ohio.
Paul and his business partner, Karen DeLuca, run Sano Tiamo, a hemp company that's been making a pain relief cream with hemp from other states for a while. They're part of the roughly 200 cultivators who just got permission to grow hemp in Ohio.
We're still discovering all that the plant can offer.
They're also discovering exactly how to grow it well. If these plants have more than 0.3% of the compound from marijuana that gets users high, THC, these plants have to be destroyed. But making sure the plants stay under that limit is anything but an exact science.
There's not a lot of expertise out there because people haven't been doing it for a long time.
So they've brought on a retired DEA agent as a compliance officer, helping them properly handle any plants that have too much THC. They also have a doctor on staff reviewing ingredient lists so they can warn customers if hemp products would interfere with more traditional medicines.
And none of that's required by the state at this point, right?
Well, not technically.
Karen says she's positive steps like these will eventually be required in Ohio and across the nation. It's part of their push to get ahead of those rules, which could eventually require posting all of a product's information right on the label.
So any consumer will be able to look at that product and understand it from start to finish.
Until then, Paul and Karen say they'll keep experimenting. Once they come up with their own best practices through trial and error, they'll eventually partner with other farmers who can grow much more hemp on much more land.
We're literally just scratching the surface of what the cannabis plant, the hemp plant, can do medicinally. That's why I'm in it.
In Deerfield, I'm Kevin Barry, News 5.